So there's the satellite. So the military-industrial complex woke me up today. Rather early, like about 4:20 or something. You know, people, you really need to know what you're worshiping. It's an ancient priesthood that has been handed down through missions and building of churches and, you know, stuff like that. You're just going to have to believe in me, and when I say that it's the Orion Group. This is Zeta Reticuli and the Dracos. And that there's probably a war going on out there. Probably so. Very probably, highly probable. But you see, they want to win the hearts and the minds of the people. It's a vicious cycle, people. People have children, they train their children to worship the Orion Group, and on and on and on and on again. And they keep tabs on the farm, because we're considered food for the Orion Group. This has nothing to do about love, it's about control of the human domain. COVID-19 is nothing more than chemtrails. When they're testing for whatever the fuck, it's chemtrail, people. Everybody's going to test positive for chemtrails. And then that's when they say, oh, well, you need to get a shot. See, that's the problem we have, people. I keep telling you, COVID-19 is nothing more than 5G manipulation. It's frequency. So when they go to swab you, they're looking for the chemtrails. Chemtrails are tiny fiber optic things that get to your central nervous system. And then once NASA has your DNA, they'll track you with one of these. This is the military. Okay? The technology has been handed down to the military in Hollywood. They use holographic technology to track people and cook them. The reason why you're assigned a social security number is because it's a Masonic planet. It's a fallen planet. It's run by the Orion Group because they consider you stock on the stock exchange, your food. That's how the Rockefellers and the IMF roll. That's why you have extra insurance, because someone is gambling on your life. And it's really sick shit. Some rich person out in who knows where, probably off planet, is making trillions of dollars off of fucking you living. And if they decide to kill you, they just send a directed energy weapon and off you go, and then they put COVID-19 on your death certificate, and bada boom, bada bing, someone makes a lot of fucking money in the medical industry. But I'm telling you, what you're dealing with are off-planet psychopaths. These are serial killers. They are not even human. They don't even have it in their heart. Right now I'm being flooded with remote neural monitoring. They do things to me at night that I don't even know how I survive. I wear a bit a BitFit thing to monitor my heart, because every time they attack me, my heart rate goes up and they wake me up and I have to check my pulse. See, when you're sleeping, your sleeping should be nice and sound. It should be down in the 60s through REM sleep. But you see, what they do is they hijack your sleeping consciousness and they'll download bullshit and they'll just assault you. This is how humans get addicted to the alien technology, is because they are rewarded through sexual pleasure with this technology. Do you understand what I'm saying? People are rewarded handsomely through drugs, sex, money, materialism, whatever. Power, status. You can see signs of it in Hollywood when a marriage doesn't go right. When a marriage doesn't go right. Quickly the assets are stripped, right? Okay. That's what I'm trying to say, is they asset strip people. Because they don't go along with the Orion Group, and they've got everybody microchipped. They have everyone. That's why you see everybody going along to get along. It's because they're shitting their pants. Because a lot of these people that you run into the grocery store who are demanding that you wear a mask, they're Freemasons. They have sold themselves into the system, the beast system. COVID-19 is nothing more than chemtrail poisoning, and that's how they're doing it. The United Nations know it. It's chemtrails. So when they swab your anus, or they swab your fucking nose or your mouth, whatever, they're looking for just the chemtrails. So everyone is going to test positive. Because it's not just me, but early in 2012 is when a lot of people were filming the chemtrails, going, what is this shit? Right? Chemtrails, people. And all they need, because when I was assaulted in 2012, oh my gosh, they go for your pineal gland, they go for your chakra system, they go for it all. And they feed off of that. That's how the Orion Group, the Greys, are able, and the military-industrial complex is able to read you, is because they're reading your central nervous system, which is tied to your brain thoughts. It's MK Ultra. It's like MK Ultra using frequency. The thing that governs the planet is not human. It only wants human servitude, slavery. The Nazis were part of the Giza intelligence, which is tied to the Pleiadians, which is who? The Pleiadians are the fallen angels. And this technology has been on the planet for thousands of years. It's been handed down to ordinary citizens, because the aliens need food to survive, and we're the food. It's humanity selling itself out so that they can be with the gods. And they don't get assaulted. So the sun is slowly coming up, and you'll notice all those stars, constellations, are gone except for the satellites. So there's one there. There's one way up there. There's one right here. These are satellites, spy drones. So if you really want to get down to the bottom of it all, I think it's only me and maybe a few other people are talking about it. It's the Draco Empire, Orion Group. And from what I hear, the Orion Group has a queen or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We are in a war, slavery war, with them. The Orion Group. See, they don't want to be known. They don't want to be talked about. You know, you got missing children. We don't want to talk about that. Well, missing children go missing because of this technology, people. So you need to be aware of the technology. Holograms, voice to skull, synthetic telepathy, jump room technology. You gotta be aware of this shit. You can't just be walking around going, oh no.